The lead actor of Grand Theft Auto 6, Brian Zampella, unintentionally provided some intriguing insights into the highly anticipated game. To simplify matters, Brian, who's rumored to take on the role of Jason in GTA 6, recently shared a video via his Twitter account. What truly piqued everyone's curiosity was a subtle clue he discreetly dropped concerning GTA 6. Interestingly, the video also included Sean Fontino, the actor renowned for his portrayal of Franklin in GTA 5. This has triggered speculation that Franklin might be returning in GTA 6, fueling anticipation for an official GTA 6 announcement that could be on the horizon. These are the most recent details divulged by the source in question. Now, let's delve into the specifics. First and foremost, GTA 6 is slated to reintegrate the respect system originally seen in GTA 2. This game mechanic is anticipated to inject a layer of complexity into character interactions and mission outcomes. It will empower players to mold their in-game relationships and shape their overall experiences. In contrast to the bustling urban landscapes, an expansive countryside area will be on offer, presenting players with a diverse array of environments to explore. By the way, I'm holding a monthly giveaway for a PlayStation 5. You just need to subscribe and you're entered. Now, back to the video. Property management and business ownership mechanics are expected to be more intricate, granting players a deeper economic gameplay experience. This complex economic system could immerse players further, influencing their financial decisions. Vehicles, an integral aspect of the GTA universe, are expected to feature an even wider array, encompassing classic cars and various modes of transportation. Realistic damage models for both vehicles and buildings, combined with interactive and destructible environments, are poised to raise the bar for game physics and interactivity. An enriched interactive world, teeming with hidden secrets and Easter eggs, will reward players for their curiosity and penchant for exploration. The underwater realm is set to receive more attention, complete with additional details and activities for players to uncover. Safe houses will become more customizable and spacious, allowing for a more personalized experience. In a nod to the classic GTA ambience, there's a desire among players to adopt a one-handed shooting stance when using handguns and revolvers, reminiscent of the mechanic found in Red Dead Redemption 2. Functional car mirrors, when in first-person mode, would elevate immersion, allowing players to maintain situational awareness. The introduction of in-game drinking games could provide a fun and social avenue for players to engage with the game environment. Another thrilling possibility lies in the inclusion of a myth-hunting side mission, granting players the chance to explore and pursue various myths within the game world. To enhance realism, there's a suggestion for lifelike shooting mechanics, where bullets can penetrate car doors and walls. An authentic car purchasing and delivery process could enhance the immersion factor for those looking to build a car collection. The concept of kidnapping pedestrians and holding them for ransom adds a new layer of criminal activity and encourages player creativity. Some have even proposed Super Mario Maker-inspired features that allow for the creation of custom cities and gameplay experiences. The revival of previously removed features, such as vigilante missions and drug dealing, is a welcomed homage to the series' history. An extended and more immersive storyline is a top priority, ensuring players remain engrossed in the narrative. To intensify immersion, players recommend the inclusion of various vehicle functions like speedometers, user-controlled blinkers, windshield wipers, and cruise control. A dedicated menu for these vehicle functions, including options to operate windows, hoods, trunks, and more, grants players a greater sense of control over their vehicles and the world they navigate. Introducing role-playing elements into gameplay is anticipated to enrich the criminal underworld experience. This involves improving communication during activities like drug deals and smuggling, allowing players to immerse themselves more deeply in illicit operations. A unique gameplay addition is the ability to participate in auctions for various assets, including houses and cars. This economic facet adds depth and immersion to the game. Binoculars are also expected to play a role in scouting and exploration, enabling players to survey their surroundings more effectively. In the quest for heightened realism, GTA 6 is rumored to incorporate realistic traffic and road rules. Failing to evade the police could result in potential jail time, introducing a fresh layer of consequences for player actions. Another thrilling inclusion is the ability to rob houses and search interiors for valuables, akin to the mechanics in Red Dead Redemption 2, but enhanced for a more immersive experience. To further heighten the game's realism, there are some captivating additions on the horizon. The prospect of lockpicking for cars, without the need to shatter windows, is generating excitement. Players will also gain the ability to manually alter their car's license plates on the fly, infusing an element of personalization and discretion into their criminal undertakings. Periodic refueling, occurring roughly every 15 minutes of real-time gameplay, is anticipated to introduce an added layer of authenticity to the gaming experience. Enhanced vehicle destruction mechanics, featuring damage realism akin to real-life situations, could intensify vehicular combat. Additionally, players might even have the choice to kick out their car's front window if it becomes too damaged, introducing a new level of realism to on-foot combat. Heists in the game may evolve to become more immersive, necessitating players to rent or purchase new cars for each operation. Furthermore, players may be able to evade pursuers during a chase by turning off their vehicle's lights, removing masks, and blending in with civilians, enriching their escape strategies. The game world is set to expand with downloadable content, ensuring ongoing freshness and excitement in gameplay. Players may have the chance to become property moguls, acquiring ownership of entire districts and counties, including the army base. This could grant them control over various aspects of the game world, potentially influencing police behavior in areas where they hold the majority of real estate. Adding to the wishlist is the desire for a fame system. This would empower players to ascend to stardom, or opt to remain anonymous in the game world, introducing additional layers of immersion and choice. Some fans are hoping to see the inclusion of Sonny Bettino, a character from GTA Online, as one of the playable characters in GTA 6, exploring his story after losing his job at the casino and nurturing a grudge against Thornton Duggan could deepen the game's narrative. For music aficionados, an exciting prospect awaits. The incorporation of music stores where players can purchase cassettes and create mixtapes could become a reality. These mixtapes could serve as the in-game soundtrack to players' escapades. Missions in GTA 6 are expected to increase in difficulty and complexity, presenting players with greater challenges. Diverse weather conditions will introduce environmental impacts, making the game world feel dynamic and vibrant. An exciting addition to the vehicle roster is the inclusion of RVs, offering players a unique way to traverse the expansive game world. Diversity in radio stations is a key expectation, with players hoping for a range of options hosted by various personalities. The potential inclusion of custom radio stations in the PC version could significantly enhance the overall experience. For the automobile enthusiasts among us, there's some exciting news on the horizon. The game is rumored to come equipped with native steering wheel support, manual transmission options, and force feedback, catering to those seeking a more immersive driving experience. Furthermore, players can anticipate a heightened sense of realism with features like fuel consumption, car washes, seat belts, airbags, and more. Additionally, the inclusion of gear changes in cars and bikes, coupled with true-to-life handbrake mechanics, is set to elevate the driving experience even further. For sun-soaked adventures, players will even have the option to tan, with the outcome influenced by their choice of outfits and the extent of sun exposure. In the realm of weaponry, players can look forward to a diverse selection, with ongoing changes reflecting the evolving nature of armaments across different time periods. NPC behavior is set to undergo significant evolution, resulting in a dynamic and ever-changing game world. The inclusion of non-lethal and crowd control weapons is generating rumors, potentially providing players with alternative means of managing in-game situations. The promise of unique and unconventional vehicles, like submersibles, holds the potential to deliver novel gameplay experiences. The inclusion of natural disasters would introduce unpredictability and chaos to the game world. Players are looking forward to more accessible buildings with intricately detailed interiors, interactive objects like the ability to pick up and throw rocks or cans, and the potential inclusion of a flamethrower as a weapon, offering a destructive and visually stunning tool. The introduction of police officers riding motorcycles would diversify law enforcement encounters, and the addition of a genuine air ambulance and a fire helicopter would present players with new vehicles to master and utilize in various scenarios. Part-time job opportunities, such as deliveries or pickups for income, would provide players with a varied source of revenue as they explore the vast world of GTA 6. Elevated paramedic missions, which could involve reviving casualties and transporting injured patients to the hospital, would inject depth and challenge into this classic side mission. Players are eager for the power to craft custom cities, complete with distinct eras, graphics, and gameplay controls, enabling them to create truly unique experiences. Loyal fans of the series can anticipate the return of fast food restaurants, a quintessential feature of the GTA series, offering speedy and eccentric dining experiences. The game world is poised to be populated with amusing and entertaining characters, akin to those in GTA V, infusing humor and charm into the experience. Players also crave more opportunities for street scuffles and on-foot pursuits, bringing the action to a more localized perspective. The incorporation of graffiti mechanics, enabling players to craft their own street art, would foster creative expression within the game world. Implementing graffiti mechanics, granting players the ability to create their own street art, would facilitate creative expression within the game world. Moreover, the prospect of buying and selling drugs as part of the gameplay would immerse players in the criminal underworld in a novel and engaging manner. In the wake of the Battle Royale trend captivating the gaming world, players are eager for GTA 6 to step into the arena with its own Battle Royale mode, potentially in line with titles like Call of Duty. Such a mode could offer a unique GTA twist on the genre. For enthusiasts of heavy weaponry, the prospect of using larger car trunks to transport items like miniguns and rocket launchers is undeniably thrilling. Furthermore, the prospect of buying and selling drugs as part of the gameplay would introduce players to the criminal underworld in a novel manner, adding depth to the gaming experience. Finally, the resurgence of previously removed features, such as vigilante missions and drug dealing, is poised to not only evoke nostalgia, but also furnish players with additional gameplay avenues to explore. The return of missions like vigilante missions is eagerly anticipated, with players hoping for added depth and immersion. The paramedic side mission may also see enhancements, introducing variety and challenges. In terms of armaments, players are excited about the prospect of iconic weapons like the Python revolver from Vice City and rapid-firing revolvers making their return. The addition of a mini chainsaw as a weapon could introduce a distinctive and grisly dimension to the game's arsenal. A shift towards a more serious tone in the game's narrative could offer a distinct storytelling experience. Interactive conversations with pedestrians may lead to random missions, making the game world feel more dynamic and responsive. For fans of the GTA series, who relish moments of exploration and discovery, there's hope that GTA 6 might include a collector's edition story DLC set in 2007 Los Santos, allowing players to revisit the iconic city in a different era. Enthusiasts of luxury watches will welcome the inclusion of realistic watch brands like Rolex and Omega. Furthermore, cars are anticipated to adopt a more reasonable pricing system, making high-end vehicles more accessible to players. The sound design will receive an upgrade, introducing more diverse engine sounds for vehicles and immersing players in a richer auditory experience. The inclusion of optional aircraft missions could make flying missions non-compulsory, accommodating players with varying gameplay preferences. Optional weapon fighting styles, such as one-handed slashing, two-handed pistol stances, and various assault rifle stances, could introduce a greater variety of combat strategies. Players hold lofty expectations for the game world itself, yearning for the inclusion of multiple cities, all within a modern-day backdrop. The desire for an advanced physics engine is paramount, aiming to infuse gameplay with heightened realism, affecting everything from vehicle handling to interactions with the environment. The introduction of realistic injuries, like broken bones resulting from falls, could introduce consequences for reckless actions. Players also express hope for an expanded ceiling, potentially enabling space-based gameplay, thereby broadening the horizons of possibilities. One of the most eagerly anticipated features is business ownership, with players eagerly awaiting the opportunity to own and oversee various types of enterprises, including car repair shops, hardware stores, and clothing outlets. On the storytelling front, players are excited about the prospect of dynamic missions that can be enjoyed post-main storyline completion. A more intricate narrative with impactful choices is another aspect fans are eager to see. Part-time job opportunities, encompassing tasks like deliveries and pickups, could offer players additional income avenues. The addition of a realistic weapon mode as an optional setting, featuring enhanced gun sounds, realistic reloading mechanics, gravity-affected sniper bullets, and more, would cater to those seeking a heightened level of authenticity. An intriguing proposal centers on the promotion of user-generated content and player creativity, allowing players to contribute to the game's content. This could potentially result in a constant influx of new experiences and adventures within the GTA 6 world. Stealth enthusiasts can look forward to more missions tailored to their playstyle. The introduction of destructible environments would infuse a dynamic element into the gameplay, allowing players to reshape the battlefield as they progress. Enhanced AI for wildlife and animals could make the game world feel even more dynamic and unpredictable. Modding enthusiasts will be delighted to learn that a robust and user-friendly modding system is under development. Regular, substantial updates and downloadable content are expected to maintain the game's freshness and excitement for years to come. GTA 6 is rumored to introduce realistic food and drink mechanics that involve storage and sharing, providing a more comprehensive approach to character needs. The game is said to feature dynamic changes in its world over decades, mirroring real-life progressions. This includes the evolution of car designs and availability, as well as radio stations and music that correspond to different time periods, ensuring a constantly evolving backdrop. Some players envision an innovative feature that enables them to create custom cities and gameplay experiences, much like the acclaimed Super Mario Maker series. This feature could elevate player creativity to new heights, granting them the ability to design their own urban landscapes and missions. The re-implementation of the 6-star wanted level is anticipated, promising players more intense encounters with law enforcement. A revamped and iconic soundtrack is considered a necessity, as music forms an integral part of the GTA experience. Emphasis is placed on cultural diversity, with expectations of a wide array of characters and criminal organizations representing various nationalities and ethnicities. The mainland areas of Vice City are rumored to be portrayed as gritty and perilous, with realistic depictions of inner-city neighborhoods. Meanwhile, the swamps and Everglades are anticipated to present challenges with their abundant, dangerous wildlife, creating an immersive and treacherous environment. Part-time job opportunities, such as delivery and pickup missions for income, could offer players a more diversified source of revenue. Enhanced paramedic missions, possibly involving reviving casualties and transporting injured patients to the hospital, would inject depth and challenge into this classic side mission. Empowering players to craft unique experiences by creating custom cities with different eras, graphics, and gameplay controls would grant them a new level of creative freedom. Within the game world, opportunities for playable arcade games and rewards for collectibles offer enjoyable diversions. The option to download and purchase ringtone content for in-game phones would add an extra layer of personalization, allowing players to customize their virtual communication to their liking. Engaging in car theft activities, where players can steal any car and deliver it to a chop shop for rewards, would make vehicle theft a more interactive and rewarding endeavor. Replayability is a crucial aspect of any GTA game, and players are hopeful that GTA 6 will provide even more incentives to revisit the sprawling world of Vice Beach. The potential to mug pedestrians and hold them hostage for ransom introduces a darker dimension to player interactions. Enhanced carjacking mechanics, potentially involving pedestrians resisting or summoning the authorities, would elevate the excitement of vehicle thefts. In terms of personalization, the capability to download and purchase custom ringtones for in-game phones would permit players to tailor their virtual communication. The inclusion of additional military vehicles such as tanks, jets, and helicopters would furnish players with thrilling instruments for chaos and destruction. The forthcoming game map is expected to surpass the combined size and intricacy of both GTA V and GTA 4, providing players with a vast and immersive playground for exploration. Familiar elements like special abilities, first-person mode, the stock market, and the potential for multiple protagonists are anticipated to deliver a blend of the tried and true and the novel. Players also express a longing to witness weather effects impacting the game world, such as trees swaying, slippery roads during rain, and blustery beach areas. Additionally, the idea of limited slots for carrying guns and ammo could encourage players to make more strategic decisions regarding their loadout. Players can anticipate the opportunity to own and manage nightclubs, potentially serving as an additional source of income and a front for illicit activities. This feature is designed to immerse players in the vibrant nightlife of Vice Beach. Speaking of Vice Beach, the city is expected to come alive at night, mirroring Miami's renowned party scene. Players have a range of desires, including more detailed carjackings with the potential for victims to resist, a hunger for increased blood and gore detail, and the inclusion of weapons like the chainsaw to satisfy their penchant for mayhem. The notion of pilfering any car and delivering it to a chop shop for rewards promises to convert car theft into an engrossing and lucrative endeavor. Players are also keen on encountering more opportunities for street brawls and on-foot chases, bringing the action to a more grounded perspective. Moreover, having AI traffic that doesn't relentlessly attempt to cause players to crash would offer a more enjoyable driving experience. Empowering players to vend or dispose of items like apartments, weapons, and Pegasus vehicles could bestow upon them greater control over their assets. Additionally, the capability to pick up and hurl objects, such as stones, bottles, and cardboard boxes, could introduce fresh dimensions to gameplay. The inclusion of playable arcade games and rewards for collectibles would provide enjoyable diversions within the game world. Offering the ability to download and purchase ringtone content for in-game phones would add another layer of personalization. One particularly ambitious concept is the integration of a time machine in GTA 6, capable of transporting players to various parts of the GTA universe. This innovative feature would enable players to explore iconic locations and eras from previous GTA games, embarking on a thrilling journey through the series' rich history. These aspirations align with recent leaks surrounding GTA 6.